So currently, I'm at the Tampa Machinery Auction. I just won a Honda 25 horsepower outboard online. I bought this sight unseen. I don't know if this even is a running motor. I paid $1,400 out the door. It's costing me $1,550. It's a government-owned outboard, so hopefully it's a good one. Gonna go in the office over there, pay for it, and gonna drive in the back and go pick it up and go check her out. So hopefully it's a good running engine. So I just paid for my motor and gonna drive up to it. I believe it's in the second row. But I mean, you can see the stuff out here. I mean, there's some heavy equipment here. Oh, yeah, they got a bunch of stuff.
Water tanker.
FWC boats here. They have a lot of boats out here. I'm looking for my motor on the ground somewhere.
Cub Cadet motor. Looks like it's been in an accident.
Man, look at the amount of boats they have out here. You see a motor on the ground?
Kawasaki.
What is that? Oh,
that's like a half a buggy.
That thing caught on fire. Oh, there it is. I see it.
Oh, sight unseen. Oh boy.
It looks pretty clean. Is there a power head in here? So the gas, oh no.
It's not bad.
It's actually pretty clean.
Is Boat Guy approved?
I mean, if this thing runs, it will be. It has a big tiller on it. Hydraulic assist, electric start.
Does this come off? Like this little rust?
Yeah, all this will clean up. But I can't really tell if it's locked up or not, but it looks pretty clean. Not bad at all. So we're gonna load her up and bring her home and see if she'll start up. So I just got the motor loaded on. People loading their equipment out here. Bunch of cool stuff out here. And hopefully this works out for me. So gonna go in the other lane to show you guys the boats up close. Not sure how much they sold for, but they got a good amount of boats here. Bunch of John boats. Look, we got a jet ski right there. Walk around up here. Looks like a FWC boat up here. All these are probably FWC boats, yeah. Got some nice ones. Here's a really nice one up here. That one looks like a Boston Whaler. Yeah, that's a Boston Whaler right there on the double axle trailer. That's a nice one right there. Twin Mercs on it. Man. All right, we're just gonna head home. So I got the motor on the stand and we're gonna be doing a inspection really quick. This side's pretty clean, but on this side, it needs a bunch of cleaning. It's like rust stains. I'm not sure how this got here, but this motor is a 2011. First thing I see is that someone made their own homemade gasket, it looks like. There is no oil in here. I checked, they drained it. So I need to put some oil in here. And it looks like someone went in these carbs already. So hopefully this motor does not have a carb issue. And look at that, there's a bolt missing on the airbox. But other than that, it doesn't look too bad. So I'm gonna put some oil in here, hook up the fuel, and we'll try to start it up and see what it does. That should be good for now. Water, fuel. Now we're gonna see if this thing is a runner.
It's the moment of truth.
I think it's gonna be a running motor. It's been laying on its side for a little bit when we transported it.
Is that supposed to like flow heavier?
Oh, there we go. popping better now. The motor starts right up. Look at that. So now we know the motor is a great running engine. I'm going to show you the reasons why I purchased this engine. First of all, this engine was owned by the Hillsborough County Board of County Commissions, and usually government owned stuff is well maintained and always on the schedule. It looked pretty decent in the photo, so I threw my dice out there and I actually won, so I can make a few bucks on this. But I highly recommend going to see the product you were going to purchase before bidding on it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to replace the thermostat gasket, because it looks like someone made their own, and for $3 I'd rather put the right OEM gasket that belongs in here. So here I'm about to put my new gasket in, and check this out. This is the old one. Looks like someone might have got a magazine or something and tried to make their own gasket, but we're getting the right one in. So now I'm going to be cleaning the engine, and it's pretty dirty on the outside. I mean, we got a lot of grease over here, a lot of grime that needs to be cleaned up. But I mean, we can make this engine look brand new. Going to be using a new Westinghouse pressure washer. This is the WPX3200 model, 3200 PSI. And these are pretty reasonably priced for 300 bucks. We're gonna open her up and we'll see what it comes with. So we're gonna start assembling this washer. It seems like it's pretty straightforward. That just clips in right there. Now I'm just assembling the wand. It's pretty basic how to do this. So the last step is to add motor oil, and then there is oil provided for the pressure washer in the box. And we can't forget our gas. So this pressure washer is ready to be used. Now I'm curious on how many pulls it's gonna take in order to start this thing, because this is a brand new unit. So let's start her up. So here's a pressure washer that I used to clean my outboard motor. It ran great, no issues, started first pull. There's a lot of great features on here. You have your soap reservoir right here. They give you a lot of different connectors. Really easy to assemble, no problems. If you guys are interested in this pressure washer, I am going to leave a link in the description and you could check it out for yourself. So the motor is completely detailed, and I mean, look how nice this thing looks. I mean, this thing looks like a completely different motor. I mean, it almost looks like a new motor. Look at that. Isn't that nice or what? So now we're gonna make sure that the motor runs good before I put it on my boat. Look at that, first key turn starts right up. Pumping good water. Now this thing's gonna be really quiet when it's in the water. I mean, look at this. Not a bad little motor. So I got the motor mounted and it looks great on there. Gonna take her out for a little spin. And if you guys don't know, I actually had my mower break on me. I sold it and I got a new one. Well, actually I bought this first. Let me guys show you this one. This is a economy tractor. I believe the guy told me it's a 1971, runs great. The only problem is that the valve stem is bad in the front tire, so that's why it's flat. But I'll tell you what, this thing runs really good. I mean, this thing's been sitting for about a week. And here I'm gonna start it up, make sure it's a neutral. Okay, that's neutral. That, put the choke on. Look at that, starts right up. New carburetor, air filter, motor looks original, and it actually mows grass too. I came across this tractor on Marketplace online, and I couldn't pass up the deal, so this is going to be pretty much the mower I'm going to be using to pull my boats with. And this is plenty to pull my boats. I mean, my Honda used to pull 22, 23 foot dual axle trailers, no problem. So this is plenty. This should tow actually even better. It has bigger tires in the back. But it runs really good. It has an 18 horsepower Kohler in here. Here, I'll start it up for you guys. So we got the boat in the water, and we're gonna go for a little test spin with this Honda 25. All that stuff is flying. So we ran the engine for about 10 minutes. It runs really good. Just want to show you guys how quiet this engine is at idle. I mean, you could totally have a conversation with someone. I want to show you guys a video from the outside. It's running great so far. Purrs like a kitten. Out of here. So I got the boat out of the water. Overall, this was a great score, but I just want to tell you guys, if you are trying to buy a engine from the auction, just beware, because not everything is a good running motor at the auction. So just want to advise that. Just because I bought something from the auction and it's a good running engine doesn't mean that, you know, the next engine I buy is a good running engine. But you could get deals. You know, just keep your eyes out and go over it and try to get for a good price. But if you guys are interested in more videos, just please stay tuned.